Hi everyone, I'm Lila from Little Beetle Chocolates, and today I will start a mini series where I will show you the makers featured in my limited edition Taste Better Chocolate Advent Calendar. If you want to know more about the project itself, please hit the link in my bio, which will take you to the Kickstarter campaign page so you can watch the video and read all about the calendar project. You will see the full list of makers and you can see all the rewards that I'm offering, including the advent calendar itself, of course. There's only 200 calendars released this year and about 88 already gone, so make sure you get yours before the campaign finishes, which is next Tuesday, the 9th of October at midnight European time. So yeah, so that's all about the calendar. So in this mini series I will start introducing to you the makers featured in the calendar, so you get to know them a little bit more. The first four, I'm gonna do four makers in each video. So the first four will be all from the UK. I brought some packagings. These are empty packagings. The first one is Duffy. Daffy was the first small batch bean to bar maker in the UK, and later on helped lots of other makers start their own bean to bar business. He's very knowledgeable about cacao and is using mainly South and Central American cacaos like Venezuela, Ecuador, Nicaragua, Honduras, and Guatemala. Quite well known for his single origin range, he sometimes also creates inclusion bars. One of the best ones, I think, is his Ecuador 43% milk with cacao nibs and smoked salt. That's really addictive. But that's not what's going to be in the calendar because that's a secret. Next up is Pump Street Chocolate, formerly and still known as Pump Street Bakery as well, because it's a bakery that makes chocolate and very, very good chocolate. They are to be found in southeast England, in Suffolk, on the coast, in Orford, which is a bit at the end of the world, but totally worth the trip if you're in the area, because their bakery cafe is just amazing with all the fresh pastries, their single origin hot chocolate, and just the atmosphere is pretty good. So they started making bread and pastries, and then um, thought that, well, sourdough is a fermented food and cacao is fermented as well. So they started to play around with the idea and came up with several different single origin bars, and also introduced something that is pretty unique to their product line, is their bakery series, where they actually include bread or breadcrumbs or even sometimes sweet pastries incorporated in their chocolate, which creates amazing results. They are also pressing their own cocoa butter, which is the chocolate I had here on the Madagascar white. Again, this is not the chocolate which will be included in the calendar because that's a secret. But that's, yeah, so Pump Street Bakery is one of the other British makers in the calendar. Then there's Chocolate Tree, all the way from Edinburgh, from Scotland. Is founded by a couple, Alistair and Friederike Gover, who started making chocolates and different filled pralines, and then learned about making bean to bar, traveled to plantations, and kind of fell in love with the idea of connecting back to the farmers and create a very direct contact with the cacao plantations. So they are really working hard on connecting people with these plantations through their products. They have an amazing line of single origin bars, and they are always traveling around trying to find new origins, new plantations. I think at the moment Alice again in South America, in Lima. So they are really, really good in helping to create this very sustainable and ethical way of chocolate making, and their chocolate is really, really delicious. um, Apart from their single origin, plain single origin range, they also have several different flavored bars inspired by the local foods that they find on plantations, on their travels. And they also have a beautiful cafe in Edinburgh with various different hot chocolates and chocolates, ice creams. So definitely worth a visit as well if you are in the area. And I can't wait to show you what they chose to put in the Taste Better Chocolate Advent Calendar. Last but not least, there's Solkiki, a very, very friendly couple, Iris and Bob, from south of England. And they specialize in vegan chocolate. So, as you know, dark chocolate is generally vegan because dark chocolate is only cocoa mass sugar and maybe some added cocoa butter, but no dairy products. But Iris and Bob are actually completely vegan. So even though they have milk and white chocolate in their product line, they are made with dairy-free products such as coconut milk powder or peanuts and cashews, and they create really, really nice and creamy chocolates with these inclusions. And you wouldn't even know that they are dairy-free unless you read the packaging, and they're really delicious. They do single origin bars and lots of different inclusion bars, like this one, which I had from them, the Dutch breakfast cake. They're really creative with these inclusions. And a very friendly and approachable couple. So if you find them, they're usually going on different vegan fairs or just general chocolate fairs. Approach them, talk to them because they're really fun and really helpful. So I hope you enjoyed this first part of my mini series showing you the makers featured in the Taste Better Chocolate Advent Calendar, and stay tuned for the next episodes. Thanks for watching. Have a chocolatey day.